What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of the Banner Saga 2. I think it's what, part 7 or something? Anyway, Scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch," one guard says. "Plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. But we caught her and brought her way out here." The others nod. "She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, and cut loose. Been 3 days thus far." "But she'll die here on her own after long with nothing to eat or drink," you say. "That's not on us," the guard responds. "But if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." You consider what to do. "Let her go. She can join us." The guard looks shocked. "We're not getting near her," he says, and 4 of them run off in different directions. You cut the woman free, and she slumps to the ground, weak. A few others help you get her into a cart and give her some water. She smiles at you once before falling asleep. Don't know if we got our new ally or not, but hopefully we do. "Easy, boy!" a clansman shouts as a yacht cart nearly topples to one side. The tampled path of the East Way Road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back to Ivan, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. "We'll be eating our bits before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this many. And there's no telling how far we have to backtrack to head north." "Then we'll head south across the Osmar riverbed. We can head towards Grunda on west." Ravegi peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. "Heading south is questionable for those people." "Why do you say that?" "Maybe I spent a lifetime there. Plenty of things to eat under logs, but there's also people in the bogs." His eyes go wide. "The Skalds should hear my rhyme." "But what's wrong with heading south?" "Different ways of living. Old ways stick to the mud, and cragsmen are less bothersome." "I think he's talking about the boggers, the rough, backward people of Schwarzbog." Ravigi frowns at Ivor. "Words like that can find you swollen, filled with poison." He puffs out his cheeks and stares at Ivor. "This is why we Varl tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way." Ravigi hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away. "Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into the lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left those dredge behind doesn't mean we haven't more wars ahead of us. If we had more supplies, I'd say we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight." You consider your options. "I don't want to risk running out of food." "Are you sure? I know food is scarce, but if we're killed in a fight, full carts won't help us." "We'll be fine. Just keep your axe sharp." Ekon looks at Ivor, who just shrugs. You prepare to turn the caravan south. At least for now. We have a lot of borrow, so... A metal clanking is heard in the distance and grows louder. You see a Yox cart surrounded by 4 Varl, and an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan. All sorts of things for sale, she says, but her eyes go wide when she looks at you. It's you! Special deals when it comes to you. How do you know me? Word travels fast, she says. Think you can slay asunder and keep it secret? She clicks her tongue and shakes her head. Plenty knows of you, sure enough. Let me see what you have. Of course, Medea says. But make up your mind, Medea will be gone as quick as she's arrived. And don't get an idea of sneaking off with things. These 4 have the keenest eyes, the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers. You feel the Varl watching your every move. Okay, so we came across... Oh, shit, we have no renown. None, actually. What good is our renown? Whatever. Didn't realize we had so little, frankly. Once you cross the Oarsmouth riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud, slowing the caravan. Books are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near the carts. That's not surprising. Thankfully, we've been foraging. I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years, Prince Ludin says. At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool. As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet ox indicates the beast's difficulty pulling the carts. You're up to your knee in it when a scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that led us to a few passes solid ground over there. He points while shouting over the yachts. Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this shit. Stone markers? Yeah, the man says. Don't look natural. Don't look like much of anything else either. Just some stones marking a path through this place is all I can figure. You could ask Travigi, but he's nowhere around. Probably out gathering mushrooms. We'll check it out. The caravan changes course slowly, but you soon see the low stone markers, some with 6 tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until a child screams. You rush back to see a boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mounds you cross. Inside, you see blackened, wrapped bodies buried only inches beneath the bog. You're walking across a burial ground. Get everyone moving, Iva says. There's a chance we'll make it out of here without anyone knowing we were here. You start urging everyone on, but you feel Rugga watching you. So unfortunate. They're all around us, shouts a man near the edge of the caravan. We're stuck in this mud. The tribesmen have encircled you. Their leader steps forth and shouts, There's no price but blood for crossing through the lands of our dead. Shouts ring out. They're preparing to attack. We'll form a perimeter. You shout orders and fighters and form up as quick as they can. Unfortunately, the tribesmen move through the mud without hindrance, and some lives are lost before your army is even ready. It looks like the force you train is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here would protect most of your clansmen. The whole bog seems to move with the approaching cragsmen. Edic, the warden from Strand, says, I know this sounds mad, but they're bringing battle-trained bears. If we weaken one, they can make it ours. He smiles at your confusion. Ask the governor of Strand. They're helpful in certain situations. Hakon growls. We could lose our lives and he wants a new pet. You consider what to do. Okay, Eric, but this better be worth it. We'll need to clear the battlefield except for one bear, the warden says. And leave the rest to me. This is crazy, but okay. The battle begins with Eric smiling. Okay, so we need Eric on the team. Doesn't matter what else. I don't know why Oddleaf is leading. Like, what the heck? Where's Ivor? I need Ivor. He's my, like, ace in the hole for this squad. Do I really want to bring Hack on? I don't know. Tempted to bring Ivan, though. Or Gunolf. Gunolf hits pretty freaking hard, dude. And maybe swap out Oddleaf. Could also put Irsa in. Irsa's not actually bad. Okay. That's fine. I need to see what our situation is here. What am I even using? 2 will and strength. I have 2 points available? Since when? I didn't realize I did. I better check everybody else then. You have points available as well. Why is that? Yeah, it was just those 2. Interesting. What are you using? 20 dodge. The armor strength and willpower +1. Honestly, isn't bad. 3 armor, 1 aggro. One aggro, and then +1 to all these items. Well, stats, rather. Okay, I guess that's good enough. Alright, give me 1 second. I have to actually send a text. Sorry, I was asked about something. Okay. Anyway. So I'm trying to make sure a bear doesn't... I want to move him. I don't like that he's here. I don't like that he's way the hell over here. I can't move him? It sucks. Yeah, I'm moving this all over the place, and I guess they're stuck where they are. I guess if anything, move you down 1. Move you here, I guess. And that's just gonna have to do, I suppose. Alright, let's move. Leave the bear to me. Alright. I'm leaving the bear. Fuck, dude. Good enough, it's screwed. Fame bears, what's next? Hey, look at that. He's already so injured. Can I mend him? No, it just restores armor. I can't do anything else about it. Try to hurt him. Capture bear. That'll help, I suppose. Goodness, this sucks. Poor Gunolf. Holy fuck, that hurt. Right? Did it quite a bit to him. Gunolf is screwed. Who goes next? He goes again? It's like ass, you know? Okay, we do 4 damage to that guy. Who goes next? The guy with 2 health. And then him. He has a lot of willpower. I can use all of this. Gunolf is up. I'm trying to make him run away. Fuck, not a let. And that guy goes next. Who goes next? He does. Okay, that works. The bear's about to go. Saw that coming. Could happen. Yeah, I didn't think so. There goes Ivan. Damn it. Alright, well, we lost some people, but we got a bear. Take that as you will. Yeah, we got a lot of injuries here. What, 2 injuries? Yeah, could have been worse. But we're good. I think we're gonna set camp after that nonsense. Oh, I could talk to you, huh? The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. Sorry if you hear a truck. There's a truck outside. You and Ivor have caught him staring ahead and twisting the ring on his finger over and over. Ersa quietly stands nearby. Glad to be heading home? Ludin turns to the two of you and offers a polite smile. Even after the chasm, would it surprise you if I say no? I thought you hated being so far from Aberang. Life on Notre hasn't won me over, but it's not all bad. It's even possible that I've learned a few things about leading people while out here. You, Ivan, and Ersa are stunned to hear the prince talk this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else. Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan. Well, that's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen differences. I think I understand them a bit more now. That's great, Prince Ludin. I'm glad you think so, but my father will. Ersa will agree. My father's not what you call open-minded. Our king's a hard man. Has to be, but his son is his weakness. Can you tell me about King Maynolf? I suppose, but there's not much to him. He's king. He draws a hard line on nearly every topic. Talking to him is much like being told what to do. In fact, it's exactly that. I used to think the same thing about my father. Sometimes. This is about being his son, you'll see. Kings usually have to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why. I know. I just think he'll care for my ideas on treating with me with peasant, commoners. What would you like to be called? We're all people, Prince, even you. You have a charming way of humbling me. Ersa rolls her eyes. Just keep an open mind about your father. The way you like him to have told your ideas. That's something I've never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Ludin and Ersa walk away, you feel Ivor watching you. What? When did you become so full of sage advice? Since I started listening to you. Gods, don't start making that mistake. The two of you share a smile before moving on. Okay, heroes. We have a bear. Is he like part of the squad now? That'd be kind of crazy if we had a bear. Not that I see. Guess I shouldn't be utterly surprised that we don't have a bear. I'll level up Alette again. We now get a new ability called Overwatch. Alette knocks an arrow and waits. Enemies who move within the bow's range will be then struck by her deadly missiles. Alette sacrifices her immediate attack for this chance to set up an attack against multiple foes. Oh, cool. Multiple people against multiple people too. At that. It's also useful defensively since every enemy who comes into range will be hit. That's cool. I do like that. What do I need at this point? Exploit. Divert. The dodge, a lucky shot. It doesn't sound horrible. The strength resist, the crit chance. Regenerating armor, resisting armor damage. I think we want to give you lucky shot. I think for you that makes sense. Yeah. Which is good. You're now level 6. Means you can use this. Break talent and break +3. I'll take that. Yeah. You can use the Xbox as a item. Have fun with that. 2 days, 3 days here for some injuries that we have. I'll rest 2 days. That way we also have Ivan back. Gunolf will take an extra day to heal up, but we have other people to utilize. And we have 22 days of supplies, so that's I'm not overly concerned about. Let's see about training some people. Maybe a couple of clansmen. About 50 of them. Okay. I think that's fine. All the rest of the clansmen I want to keep. Only because I need the clansmen to make supply runs, basically.
Baldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
But with that, though, that is a good spot for us to end today's episode of the Banner Saga 2. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think of today's episode. And if you're new to my channel or been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me and Squash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're at this place, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.